Okay. So, hey guys. I'm here to, I don't know what to say, it's just, I was watching this one YouTuber and she was talking about her, past with her depression and her suicide attempt and everything, and how she got through it. And so, I feel like I should tell my story, and maybe it could help people. So it all started like in July of 2017. I met this boy. Things happened. I thought I was pregnant, and it all went downhill from there, basically. But I've been depressed like years and years before that, because I've just never felt loved. Like, I felt loved by my family and everything. I've just never felt like myself, like how I used to feel. So I thought I was pregnant, because like I don't know, I was just freaking out. I was scared, and he left. He didn't talk to me, nothing. He didn't care. So then his cousin, which was my best friend, the kid that I was in love with, sadly still am, and I don't know what to do about it, but so his cousin stepped in and helped me out with everything, was there for me, and like, me and the guy were cool now and everything. I'm not gonna say names, but we're cool and everything. So when I started really feeling down is around September. I felt like I needed a guy to make me happy. I needed someone there for me, and I felt like I didn't have no one there for me. I felt like I didn't have my family when I knew I did, but I felt like I didn't. It was September 18th was the night that I actually tried. I remember sitting here and telling my mom, my sister, and both of my sisters, and my grandma that I didn't want to live anymore. Sorry. And I didn't want to be here anymore. I just wanted to go away, and maybe the pain would go away. And maybe if I was gone, people would actually stop talking about me. Because, I've been bullied. Everyone's been bullied, but the reasons why I was bullied was stupid, and now that I look back on it, I don't know why I let that get to me. But I remember sitting in here and just telling them that, and all of them crying, because I was so afraid to tell them that I was depressed and I was suicidal. I was depressed, yes. I was afraid of what they were gonna think of me. I thought they were gonna judge me, that they weren't gonna be there for me, because I felt so numb and alone for so long that I felt like I had no one. But really I did. And it honestly breaks my heart, me looking back at that moment, because I had so many people there for me and who helped me through stuff, and I didn't care, and I didn't want to be here anymore. I just wanted to go and make everything just stop. I feel so dumb for making this video. Well, I don't feel dumb for making it. I feel dumb for crying. So I had cuts on my arm, and I had to be sent to a Sundance Behavioral Hospital. So I was there for about 10, 11, 12 days, around there. Those were the worst moments of my life. I was terrified. I wanted my mom, and they wouldn't let me see her until the visitation date. And like, yeah, I get it. It's visitation only, I get it. But the stuff that happened in there is what traumatized me. There was this one girl that just tried to hurt everyone. And I'm not gonna call her out or anything. Like, I'm not gonna do that. It's just, she tried to hurt everyone, and physically and mentally. She would tell you things that just got in your head, and I don't know. It was just hard seeing my friend. I had friends in there, yes, because we were all going through the same stuff. Whether it was homicide, suicide, or depression, anything, we were all going through something. And we were all there to help. It's just hard knowing that everyone around you is in pain, but you don't see it. Does that make sense? Everyone's in pain, okay? Your family, your friends' family, everyone's in some type of pain, whether it's mentally, physically, or emotionally. They're in some type of pain. And my pain right now is, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm so heartbroken to the point where I'm just done with everything. Yes, I'm depressed still, but I'm not to the point where I want to hurt myself or anything. I just want to lay low and just stay to myself. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. You hear my niece in the background, I'm sorry. But back to the suicide thing. When I got out of the behavioral hospital, I cried. I cried and cried and cried because my niece, which is 10 months now, she could have not had her aunt. She could have just remembered me as in pictures and the videos that we had. She wouldn't have known me. And that's the point that really gets to me, because she's my world, and I don't know what I would do without her. And no matter what, I know she'll always be there for me. Like, even though she's a baby, like, I feel like she understands. That must sound stupid, but I feel like she does. Because, I mean, the other night when I was crying, because, I wanted to make this video the other night, but I just didn't know what to talk about. And I just felt so alone and down that I just sat there, and she saw I was crying, and she just didn't want me to put her down. So she wanted me to hold her and rock her so she can hug me. And I honestly thought it was really sweet, but the fact that she couldn't have had me is what, one, terrifies me and breaks my heart. Because I don't want her to ever go through something like I've been through and still am going through. I just want her to be happy and live her life. So let's try and help these people. Shut up about your life. Okay, when I was in the hospital, they told me that all the negative things you've heard that day write them all on a piece of paper that you've heard about yourself. Write it all on a piece of paper and just rip it up and say it's not true. Like if someone calls you ugly or fat or something, just rip that up and say it's not true. Because no one in this world is ugly. You all have some way of being beautiful. Whether it's your looks or your personality or something. Everyone's beautiful. And the amount of suicides that have happened and the amount of people still going through stuff like that is heartbreaking. And I want to try and help people, but I just don't know how. Like, I know how, but it's hard because you don't want to tell people what you're going through when you're depressed and you want to, like, end it all. You don't tell anyone. You just keep it all to yourself. And this is coming from a person literally who's in that position 4 or 5 months ago. Okay. You don't want to talk to anyone. You don't want to tell anyone your story. You want to keep it all bundled up inside, and that's not gonna do anything but make it worse. It just puts so much pressure on you to where you don't know what to do anymore. And that's how I'm feeling right now. I don't know what to do, so that's why I'm making a video of just, I don't know what to say really. Just know it's okay to cry, yes. There's nothing wrong with crying. Everyone cries. But just know that you have someone there for you. You have it could be your family, friends. It could even be your freaking enemies. You have someone there for you no matter what. And I just don't want people going through what I went through, what I've been through, what I'm still going through. I don't want people to go through that or have to even go see a therapist or something because they wanted it in their lives. Yeah, like, that sounds so dumb. Why did I just say that? Oh my god, I'm gonna end it out. Anyways. But like, I don't want people to end up like me. Like, I don't want you to end up to where you feel like you have no one. You feel like you can't do anything, like there's no one there for you. Like, you're just done and you just want to end it all and maybe everything will be okay, but it's not. It won't be okay. Everyone's still gonna be hurting because they've lost an amazing person. And that's what my friends have told me when I was going through that. They're like, they would be even more depressed because of them losing a close friend. And I felt like I put so much pressure on my mom and my grandma and my family by doing that. By making them feel like I didn't have them there for me. I felt like they weren't appreciated or something. But then I had a talk with my mom and she was like, you didn't put pressure on me or anything. It's part of it being a mom, 1, and 2, there's nothing in this world that could ever make me feel unappreciated by you or could ever make me be disappointed in you. Because, yes, I was 14 and lost my virginity, because I was dumb back then and I didn't know what to do in the moment. So I was like, oh, okay, like, let's do this. And I was so afraid to tell her that it made me feel like I couldn't trust anyone. So me doing that, okay, by the way, don't listen to them in the background. By that happening and me being a survivor through that is honestly amazing, because I can, one, share my story, and two, I can help people. Oh my gosh, I need to stop crying. But for everyone out there who's depressed, feeling suicidal or anything right now, it's gonna be okay. You always have someone there to talk to. They may not be able to relate to you, but just talk to them about it. It's gonna be okay. And you'll be alright. I hope this helped people. So I guess I'm gonna go now. Bye guys.